want it to get too watered down as far as you know, the whole top 100 and everything. I ain't want to, you know, just give a little different scenery, man. And that was tight. I mean, and I didn't want nobody to well, I guess the second guess what I was talking about. I didn't want just anybody up here. And the first young lady, it's only right for it to be my daughter, Ebony Baker. She has the hardware. You saw it. You saw what she did. It was Automatica. We're going to pay some dues real quick. Shout out to Chris Dennis, 25th anniversary. King of the Court is coming February the 15th. Ron Baker will be on the panel. We'll be talking about the dunkers. Best dunks, King of the Court. I don't really know if it's going to be a King of the Court. Don't quote me on that per se. But what I do know is there will be a hoop for Coop. Shout out to VEC, who do my page work. Videography, the Bake Show, what you see, that's them, man. Real good dudes. Dario Turner, Guap Gang Radio, walking with me in this thing behind the scenes. Smokescreen Films, my homie. Pictures, some of everything, man. Videography, one of the best. Putty's Kitchen. Can't forget about Putty's Kitchen, man. Robert Putnam, Putty Edibles, Putty Bakes, Putty Balls, and anybody I miss, without doubt, I got it all. So, and the Getting Better Basketball Academy. Gotta say Getting Better Basketball Academy. Taught to Jerome Lane, March, the second weekend in March. I want to say the third weekend in March. That's when we're going to start. It's going to be one-on-one, affordable, one-on-one workouts. It's going to be fundamental camps, big man camps, some little guard stuff. We got the shooter shoot week. That's going to be real huge. I'm going to get some of our great shooters, man, to come in and talk to the kids. Shout out to Jerome Lane for making that happen for me, man. This weekend, let's get back to it. This weekend, it was epic. I had a chance. The first name I just want to I'm gonna get out the air right. I'm just gonna clear the air right now. T Park came on the show and he named this guy, and a couple of cats named him, and I said, okay, we got to do our history on it. Let's do the history. Danny Williams is our 49th. You don't know Danny Williams? He went to Garfield High School. Double-double. Double-double machine. Danny Williams, top 100. City Series basketball players of all time. First team All-City. I think he got a second team All-District in there somewhere. Dude was just, and you got to understand that it was giants walking around here. Just any given, I mean, any given time you can walk in a building and it's a 6'4", 6'5" guy. Anytime. So Danny Williams. And this next person who actually texted me, and he said, man, I had to press YouTube and to see what was going on. And how can you not talk about basketball without talking about nobody in my house? And I said, well, big bruh, first of all, I'm going to tell you like this. And I'm getting the information. I'm getting the information for you right now so I can really say it to you, man. Because it's unreal. It's unreal. Without no further ado, Darius Carter. Darius Carter is round out the number 50. Now, people are like, oh, Darius Carter, well, what about him? What about him? Okay. Darius Carter played 2 years. And this is what I mean about this special year. First year, he really didn't. He said it. He said, I really, you know, I was just merging, coming into my own. But my senior year, this is what I did. Chris Young, that went to East, who led the city in scoring. I'm looking at it right here with 24-6. Darius Carter went to North, Senior, Darius Carter Senior. Darius Carter went to North and averaged 21.8, man. Danny Williams, who went to Garfield, averaged 20. Quentin Brooks averaged 19.5. Wynn Shepard from Elliott averaged 18. I mean, so it don't stop there, because I had a game, right? I had a game, and I'm like, you know what, DC? I got a game, man. I'm gonna get back to you. And he was upset. He aired me out, because he went on to tell me and send me this. This is unreal, y'all. Because I said, well, people need to know, man. People need to know about... He said, they probably think that I'm just a legend, just a street ball legend. I said, man, yeah, we do, because I didn't know. I didn't even know he went to North. And he continued to name Wilbur Lewis. He said, when you talk about North, Wilbur Lewis, Victor Cox, and him. He sent me the first team, second team, and third team all district selections for that year. First team, all district from Akron, Ohio. It's only one. No, it was two. It was Chris Young, who was top 100. Y'all heard me name. And it was Danny Williams. That was first team. Danny Williams, again, salute. Chris, salute, man. Salute. Second team, all district. It gets interesting. Quentin Brooks, Jr., 22 points a game, 6'8". Darius Carter, 6'3", forward, 19.8. And then there's no more City Cats. See, this is why when you start getting into the Nick and hey, don't stir the pot. We'll talk about it, Jerome. Don't stir the pot. Don't stir the pot. We talked about it. Now, he continued on to send me this, man. He didn't stop there. First team, all Summit County. Chris Young, Danny Williams, Quentin Brooks, Darius Carter. The plot thickens, man. Like, it gets crazier, man. So, he sent me the little, I guess this is all Summit County, the first teamers or whatever. This is the bayou on those guys. And it says with Darius Carter, forward, 6'4" senior Darius Carter, in only his second year of organized basketball, was one of the more versatile players in the area. He can handle the basketball, rebounded at 8'5", scored at 20 a game, on 58% shooting from the field, 70% from the line. It don't stop there, man. It don't stop there, dog. It don't stop there. He was of the Greater Akron basketball. In the Greater Akron basketball All-Star game, he continued to say that he was the. Well, he showed it to me. When he continued, he showed it to me. He was the player of the game, the MVP. The MVP. Me personally, with 50 more names to go, I don't know what we're gonna do. Now we got our top 100 mentionables. Okay. And I just wanted to take time also. Because while we talking about royalty, earlier we had Ebony Baker, my daughter, track royalty up in here. I want to take a time to really, really reflect on someone. Because he sat here in this chair, in the royalty chair. He sat up here in the royalty chair, man, and he said Danny Williams. And I was like, I didn't know enough about it, but at that time, I wasn't in that area, studying that area, because, we were still dealing with the riff-raff and how they wanted to be on this list of killers. You're checking yourself now, huh? A little humble pie. Humble pie. But this guy that sat up here, and let's take royalty in perspective for a minute. This guy that sat up here, his name was Terrence Parker. Now we already know that he's top 100. We already know that. He's top 100 basketball players, marksman, all that. But I forgot something. Let's add to the legend of Terrence Parker. Do you guys know that Terrence Parker was legally blind in one eye? And he had game like that? And he shot the ball like that? Like, let's take that. It's a lot of cats with 2 eyes that can't shoot. Let alone legally blind in one and is a marksman. Come on, talk to me quick. It's been speculation on, why, who was Ron Baker to be reporting on this or saying this? I forgot all about that. Put it in perspective. He's legally blind in one eye, and you never seen him wearing goggles. You never seen T. Park wearing goggles because it affected his game. And it's not like I'm selling this business like that, because I'm pretty sure Demetrius Parker, Miss Parker, they'll air me out on the low. But this was in the paper, man. Y'all can go look this up for yourself. This is in the paper. It's in the paper. It's in the paper. Demetrius Parker. Legend. His little brother, Terrence Parker. Legend. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. And then speaking of that, I have a couple of names that we need to be discussing, man. We need to be discussing because these names need to be brought up and they need to be mentioned. Book those. Danny White. We'll be coming to you soon, brother. If y'all don't know who Danny White is the head coach at Shaker. I think he's Malone's all-time leading scorer. He's from Bookto High School. We need to talk about Eric Jordan. Ron Powers? Body of work. Got to talk about Jamal Epps. Got to talk about James Bethune. When you start trimming the fat and you start seeing these accolades, man, Nate Thurman, Gus Johnson, Carl Dokes, Eric Glenn, Antoine Carter, Jovan Carter, Lavelle Smith, Hugh Fields, Jackie Waters, Roosevelt Russian, Maverick Carter, Yusuf, Dre Sims, Chris Steens, Scotty Stewart. We need to get this Mount Rushmore thing together because we got to really, really separate the grown-ups from the babies. You did? We really, really got to talk about it, man. But that's one thing about the show, and we going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it all. Try to have another guest up here for you, but you know how it be. trying to make sure we can try to set up a situation where in the next couple of days you can call in. Let's debate about some things. Let's give them something to talk about. Talk about love. We're going to do it. This is the Bake Show, man. This is the Bake Show. We got some people coming in. I'm sorry that I went on break. We got some people coming in, man, and we want to see if that we want to see if they want to talk. Because believe it or not, they want to talk about it. And I'm going to give them something to talk about. It never fails. It never fails, man. This is the Bake Show. This is the Bake Show. So just tune in, man. Somebody just hit me. I think they coming in. We got a guest. Not too many breaks, man, but a couple. It's the Bake Show. We gonna talk about.
Sometimes I drink to cool myself away from the taking lifestyle. Give the straight and distorting finish that bring upon unnecessary stresses. Allow me to spin my element for a second. Release my soul. Something like the orgasmic feeling without the sexing. Something like hustling without the loss and the stress. Something like being an illest creation to ever orchestrate frustration through the mic. Something like feelings coming home from the majors and touching on your chick all night. It's like being on the road for 24 without no order smoke. If you can just give me a second so I can rethink my mind and strategize my plot. Just let me go, set me free, so I can get away from all the bullshit and smoke some trees.